We've had a lot of questions recently along the lines of what counts as a super-curricular activity? What counts as something that I have engaged in beyond the school curriculum, an academic interest that is something I can put ultimately in my personal statement? Now, the short answer to this is anything counts as long as it's academically relevant and is something you're interested in that again is relevant to the course of study that you're applying for at university. But I want to say two things. Firstly, I'd really encourage you to almost forget the personal statement at this point. We're in January. You want to be doing that exploration beyond the school curriculum, right? You want to be discovering what subject you're particularly interested in, what areas within those subjects you're interested in. And to do that discovery, you want to be reading, absolutely. Also, it could be watching videos, could be listening to podcasts, could be visiting museums. Whatever it is, it doesn't really matter. What does matter is that you are doing it, firstly, and you're reflecting on what you're doing. You're having thoughts about it. The best way to approach all of that reading and exploration is to do it for its own sake. Do it because you're interested in what it is that you're exploring. I'd advise you not to think about it the other way around. As I said, maybe forget the personal statement for a bit. Don't think, I've got to write this personal statement in a few months' time. How can I fill it up? What's the best possible way of filling it up? What are the activities that I really need to do that are most going to impress people like me? Forget that. What's most of interest to you? That's the question to be asking yourself. And as you do that exploration, get yourself one of these. A notebook. So keep a note as you read, as you explore, as you listen, as you watch. At the top, what are you reading? And then a couple of thoughts, a couple of points about it. What did you find interesting? What did you find less interesting? What is the argument of what it is that you've been engaging with? Do you agree with it? What kinds of evidence has it called upon? All these sorts of critical, evaluative questions. Those are the kinds of things to be keeping a note of and writing down. And maybe also write down a couple of quotations, your favorite bits, the bits you found most problematic, most interesting, whatever it is. And then when you come to eventually write that personal statement, you can open up this notebook and the personal statement will basically write itself because you have a record of all the things that you have been interested in, have been challenged by, a natural record of your exploration around the subject you're interested in and are applying for as it's developed. And it will just go right into the personal statement like that. No, look, that was good. I've ruined it.